Hello, my loves. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy second win Wednesday. How are you? So, you guys, it's a beautiful day. Okay. It's going to be a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. The sun is shining. Do something for yourself today, loves. You deserve it. You deserve it. What did one of you lovely angels tell me? Ooh. Oh, this freaking chair. Oh my God, y'all. Freaking art van. Art van take forever to get your order. And then when they do, the shit breaks. Anyway, y'all. So, what did y'all say? You only live once. You deserve it. You work hard. You do the right thing. You try to be a good person. Reward yourself. Reward yourself. Because I'm going to tell you something about people. I'm going to tell you something about people. People pay attention to how you treat yourself. Okay? People pay attention to how you treat yourself. If you meet a person, it can be for whatever reason. Business, intimacy, friendship, whatever it is. People pay attention to how you treat yourself. Okay? If you're trying to do business, they notice how you handle your business. They notice what standards you're placing on yourself. They notice those things. And they will use whatever weak point they see, they will use that to their advantage. Okay? Intimacy, you're meeting someone to be personal with, to find love with, okay? You think that you're trying to build something. You feel like you should be treated a certain way. You notice that you ain't really feeling how they treating you, but how are you treating yourself? How are you treating yourself? You can't expect this guy to wine and dine you if you don't wine and dine yourself. How does he know you like those things? How does he know what your interests are if you're not showing? And you know what? If you're not able to do the things, you may very, very much so enjoy things that you just can't do for yourself right now. But still talk about them. Show interest in them. Let it be known what excites you, what makes you feel good, and the things that interest you. Let that be known. Same thing with friendship. People pay attention. If you aren't, how you dress, how is a person going to know what type of gift to buy you, or when you're, know that you won't like, a little plastic bouquet or something, which I'm not saying because it's the thought that counts, but you may enjoy gift cards at certain restaurants or something like that, and they go and they put a little gift bag with some body wash and lotion in it. And yeah, that's a nice thought, but it's like you could have spent that $20 and I could have went and sat down and had a meal. But how do they know you know that if you don't treat yourself that way? If you don't keep your hands manicured and your feet nice and take care of yourself, how are people going to know? Why would somebody else treat you that way and you're not treating yourself that way? You know what I'm saying? Having standards, staying flat-footed to the ground, like keep your feet on the ground, don't budge in business. They're going to try you. They are going to try you. So you have to teach people how to treat you. People pay attention to how you treat yourself. Okay? And you gotta stay your ground. And so do something nice for yourself today. Do something nice for yourself today. You deserve it. You take care of home, you take care of all your daily, and you're running back and forth. And by the end of the day, it's just time for a little bit of food and bed, or sometimes you skip meals and just everything. Take care of yourself, and not just on the weekend. Okay. Don't just, I can't wait till Friday. Oh, Sunday is rest day. No. take you a day in the middle of the week, go sit and watch a movie, go walk around a store. See, yesterday I didn't buy anything. I went, if you guys don't know, I do have a second channel. It's called Ask April Live. And I'm starting to upload some things on that channel because I do want to get the following up on that one as well. And, just so we can have a backup. You always got to have a plan B. You know how things be going on around here. So I would very, very much so like if you will just subscribe to the other channel. It don't cost you nothing, but I am going to upload because I do want to have separate channels. You guys have suggested, I was thinking anyway, it would be good to have a specific channel for lives anyway. But the 1,000K rule, and because how I'm operating right now, off of one device, I don't want to download an app and then it catches up with this, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't only pick up that one, it picks up this one. So we're going to keep that as it is. I'll upload pre-recorded stuff until I'm able and I qualify to go live. But yeah, you guys, so things like that, just uploading on that channel. So I would like, but anyway, I'm just going all over the place. I'm just skipping. So I uploaded a video walking through Marshall's, and all I was doing, I didn't buy anything. Y'all know I ain't buying nothing right now, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of the types of brands that they have, okay? I wanted to show you guys what type of brands that are out there. We found Gucci foundation. They had a Gucci lipstick, but I couldn't find it. It was out of the box, so somebody probably swiped it. But, we found Gucci. We found Bobbi Brown foundations, you guys. I tried to show you like the hair care products that they carry. Just all the different brands that you can find. I mean, there were a lot of the same because they always have Milani. Anastasia lipsticks are always in there. Bare Minerals lipsticks always in there. Kat Von D lipsticks always in there. But you never know what palettes you'll find. And like I said, foundations. We found Gucci and Bobbi Brown. I had never seen that before. Like I have my Bobbi Brown corrector that I got out of there, but that's the only thing. And I have seen like a little Bobbi Brown eyeshadow palette, but they had an eyeliner. They had, I think like a tinted moisturizer or something. They had a couple of, they had MAC foundations. They had a couple of different MAC foundations. They had, they came out with the Aaliyah collaboration. They had Aaliyah's palettes in there. The Aaliyah MAC collection. So you never know what you're going to find. And I very highly suggest that I'm all about saving money where you can. Okay. Even if you got it to spend, why just give it away? Gucci does not need your extra $30 more than you do. You know what I'm saying? Gucci's foundation, I want to say is like 60 some odd dollars, almost $70 by the time and then you got to get it online and all of that shit. So you most likely going to pay shipping and whatever. But they don't need your extra money more than you do. Okay? And so I feel like if you can find some stuff like that you want to try, go in these TJ Maxx and Marshalls because you are going to find amazing brands. I was so upset they had the Japanese brushes, but I will say my Japanese brush, my one brush, like I got like my Pac-Man, like my little fan brush. I really like it's cute. Pac-Man! My bad, y'all. But they are kind of like a little bit like my foundation brush. I don't use it as much because it's a little rough. But it's still a good brand. And they had them for like dirt cheap. Like Japanese. If you go in Ulta, you're going to see those brushes for $15 to $18 a piece. And here you go in Marshall's and they're $3. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that. Eco Tools. I tell y'all all the time, I love my Eco Tools brushes. I love my Eco Tools brushes. They're soft. They are, they are good for the environment. All of that. I got a lot of the eye brushes. And so there was a whole set plus blotting papers for only $8. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. They have, not only do they have awesome brands that you can find, but they also have a variety of products. And it's mostly like the brand, the prices. Like they'll have their good regular price, but then their clearance price is crazy too. So anyway, I just wanted to go through there. So I showed you, like different perfumes that they carry. I showed you, their hair care, body stuff, skin care. They had a lot of the first aid beauty. They had, and this is stuff that is being sold still at regular price in places like Sephora and Ulta and on their websites, at regular price. So that's why I'm just so big on going through there. And I was so shocked to see the Gucci. I was so mad I couldn't get that to try it because I really want to. But at least it was really all for you. The Stila Glitter and Glow shadows that we love so much. They had a couple of those in there. These are $24 regular price. They are in there for $7.99. So I'm just really big on saving where you can. Save your money where you can because, why not save that money and put it up for a trip or somewhere that you want to go, that you're really going to get your money's worth out of. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's something that you're trying for the first time. If there's something that you want to try for the first time, and you happen to be in Marshall's or TJ Maxx and you see it, okay, you're trying it because who knows that you're going to end up liking it really or not, right? And so why do you want to go and spend all this money on stuff that you don't even know if you're going to like the product? Now if it turns out to be something that you love and it's your ride or die and you can't find it again in that store because there's no guarantee what you're going to find and if it's going to be back again, to keep selling, then yeah, go and repurchase at regular price if it's something that you really love. But if it's something that you're just trying, it's a skincare that you just want to try, if it's, like I said, a foundation, those things are really unique to the person. Foundations and skincare are really unique to the person. Okay? Something that I like, you may can't stand, and vice versa. And it really doesn't have anything to do, I like more natural coverage. You might like more full coverage. We have different skin types. All of those different types of things, so can go into play. And it can just be your personal preference. The way the packaging, the way it smells, and all of those types of things or whatever. So anyway, that was the whole purpose of going in there, just to show you guys, what I'm saying when I talk about TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So yeah, so we saw a MAC in there. And I've seen a couple, maybe a liner or, a brow product or a gloss. I've gotten a couple glosses out of there. But it's being said that MAC is having financial problems. MAC isn't doing so well financially. And that would make sense. That would really make sense because, all the different brands that are available to us now. MAC used to be the heavy hitter. MAC was the heavy hitter in the game. And they still do have a lot of ride or die products for a lot of people. There's a lot of people who love MAC, who, that's their preference, But with the majority, as far as the majority goes, a lot of people are, they support a lot of the indie brands that are out. There are just so many different brands and the market is so saturated and competitive right now. So it's like you really have to bring it. And MAC is more of like your classic and staple products. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing because it's like they have certain products that, certain things that you'll always repurchase. There's some people that live and die. Well, live for damn MAC Fix Plus. You know what I'm saying? It's something that they gotta have. They will always repurchase that product. There's some people who just love. You cannot tell them nothing about MAC's red lipstick. There's just certain things. That NC45 shade, MAC foundation shade, is infamous. Their chestnut lip liner is infamous. You know what I'm saying? So there's some things in MAC, that MAC provides, that are just staple products for a lot of people. But at the same time, is that enough to keep the brand afloat? Is that enough to keep the brand afloat when there's so many other brands out here that are competing? They're coming out with these awesome setting sprays. I mean, I love me some Morphe. My Morphe setting mist, I love it. I just ran out. I can't wait till I can get some more, but I got MAC is more than halfway gone, so I'm gonna have to get something soon. But like even Milani is said to have a great setting spray. Like that Evian water one, people are liking, that I haven't gotten to try yet. But anyway, so it's just my point that is that enough to keep a brand afloat? When you do provide a lot of staple products for a lot of people, but and then so it's said that their Christmas products, don't buy them. And you guys know I talk about Christmas products. I am big on buying those sets, and not specifically MAC, but buying their sets around Christmas time. Any sets. I just love to buy sets at Christmas time. I love, lip sets, all these things, because I just feel skincare, like I'm big on buying the sets at Christmas and after Christmas, because I feel I'm all about saving money. So if I can get these products, I can try multiples, and I can get it for a great price, then yes, why not? So it said that when MAC makes their sets for during Christmas time, they are basically just the products that they don't sell, that don't do well on sales throughout the year. They just repackage them and make a gift set, which I mean, brand. When you're talking about branding and you're talking about sales and stuff like that, I mean, that's not a bad idea, because number one, Christmas is the time where people are spending money, and you can get it in a set and you can get it for a great price, then why not? But then you get it and it represents the brand, and then they don't go back and repurchase because they feel like this is what you offer. So I don't feel like that's a good idea. I mean, I understand wanting to get rid of the product, but that could be the first time that somebody tries your product, or somebody buys that for another person, and that's the first time that they've tried your product. It could be a person that loves MAC, and they're like, yes, I'm going to get this for such and such. I love MAC. I'm going to get you some MAC. And they go and get you some MAC, and it ends up being some bullshit, some dried out eyeshadows, or non-pigmented, or just whatever. And that just turns them away from the brand. They appreciate the gift, but they're like, well, it just wasn't for me, and so I don't really feel like that's a good idea in the long run. But see, that's one of the things where people will rather, they'll want that one good lick, versus having a continual relationship, having a continuous, people will try to get you in that one deal if they got the chance to have some kind of deal with you, or do some type of business with you, or get close to you in some kind of way, and they will get over on you that first time. They just get over on you first chance they get, and fuck up what could have been a great long-lasting relationship. And that's what MAC is doing, in my opinion, by selling that damn makeup to people that ain't selling during the year. It's just a hot ass mess. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that and turn people off from your brand, especially around Christmas time? Because that is the time when people are buying gifts for different people, and you done fucked around and lost a potential customer because you're just trying to make a quick dollar and get rid of this product. So I mean, you can look at it different ways. Everybody can look at it from a different viewpoint. I just give my viewpoint on things and let you know what I'm thinking. That's all it is. So yeah, so just seeing them in TJ Maxx, I mean, some of their staple products, so to say, and seeing them in TJ Maxx, it's just like, dang, is that true? It must be true. Is it true? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I can understand like Anastasia, they always got lipsticks and stuff like that because they're always redoing shades and stuff like that. You'll have like, it'll be that one red lipstick that you love. And, oh, y'all, I didn't almost finish this. It'll be that one red lipstick that you love. Next thing you know, it's missing. And they done put some other bullshit on the thing or whatever. But then you can go on TJ Maxx and you will find it like, oh, let me get 2 of them or let me get 3 because I know that I might not get it again. If it's something that you wear all the time and you actually finish, well, let me get 2 of them. By the time I get done with these 2, I might find me something else I like. So yeah, y'all. So it looks so Mac is said to be having some financial issues and pushing off bad makeup, pushing off bad selling makeup. Like, what's going on, Mac? What is going on? Don't push your bad shit off on me now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Y'all, I cannot find my brush. My eyebrows. Oh, here we go. My eyebrows. See all these Eco Tools brushes, y'all. I love me some Eco Tools. I love me some Eco Tools. All right. So what else? What else did what else I hear? Oh. Okay, so y'all know the the issue with, remember when Starbucks called in Philadelphia or somewhere in Pennsylvania, I'm sorry, called the police on these 2 black men for no reason, just because they was in the fucking store? All they was doing was in there, like they didn't do nothing. They just in there minding their own fucking business. And they get the police called on them. They sitting there. The next thing you know, here come the police. And it's a problem. Okay, so we know about that. So I didn't know about other incidents that way, about like that have happened similar to that. I did not know until I seen the video of the mayor of Vermont. No. The mayor of Mount Vernon. So the mayor of Mount Vernon, he doing mayoral business in the bank. Okay? So JP Morgan Chase Bank, that is who Mount Vernon, the city of Mount Vernon, that's who they bank with. The city has a budget. The city has a financial account. Okay, the mayor, he's been the mayor for the last 4 years, I think. And they have refused to give him information about the account. Just information, period. He don't know what's going on with the account. The ins and the outs. He's supposed to be making decisions and approving shit or figuring out where the money's supposed to go, what we got, where it's supposed to go, how much we can do. And he got to just make them off the top of his head because the damn bank won't give him the damn information. And yes, he is black. So here he is, the mayor of the city, a whole freaking mayor. And the damn bank will not give him the financial information, which is one of the main parts of his job. Not only will they not give him the financial information or account information for the city, but they also called the police on him when he came in the bank. And not just when he came in, but he comes in, because he has been in constant contact with them back and forth. He's like, we got to get this resolved. We got to be able to move forward. I got to be able to do my job. And in order to do that, we have to resolve whatever the issue is with you not giving me this information. Okay. So he goes in the bank. He's there. They're greeted him. Go have some coffee. You're in the conference room. Just have a seat. Be patient. He didn't had multiple phone calls during this time. Been in there a whole hour and a half. Then ordered fucking lunch because they've been in there so fucking long. And no, he's not by himself. He does travel with security because that's their thing or whatever. And so he does have security with him. He's there so long that he's ordering fucking pizza, and he sits there, and the damn police were called on him. The police were called on him. The mayor of the city. This is your mayor in your bank, doing business with your bank in the millions. Like, this is the person who is in charge of an account. Now, honestly, it's the city's account, the people, because they the ones that's paying the taxes and putting the money in there. Okay, and I don't know if the mayor actually lives in the city, because the city I'm in, a lot of our council people, and they don't even live in our fucking city. So that's a whole nother fucking story. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, yeah, so you got the mayor of your city sitting in your office face to face to do business, to get this relationship popping off, see what the hell is the problem and how they can go further. And been patient, sitting there an hour and a half, and next thing you know, the damn police is in there, all pumped up because somebody said that he had a gun. Now, he did have security with him. Security most likely has a license to carry. I'm assuming that, okay? And I'm assuming that the security had the gun, because he didn't say that he actually had the gun. He just said, yes, I do. And they seen my security, and they didn't huff and puff and have no issue with it, or so they didn't make it clear to me they had any issue with my security. And next thing you know, the police called, and just so happens that the officer knew who it was. Pac-Man, come here, and get up there and sit down right now. Stop doing that shit. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all, but he was about to run into the fucking door. The damn male person was just, I'm sorry, y'all, I done screamed all shit. Anyway, y'all, so just so happens that the officer did know, and so, it didn't escalate, but it very much could have been a bad thing. You are sitting up there calling the police, saying that somebody is in the bank with a gun. Very irresponsible on the part of Chase Bank. Good old Chase Bank. Very irresponsible. Somebody could have died. Some just officer that's on ready, just ready to do something, just ready to nuck and buck and trigger happy, could have came in there and literally just did what we hear about a lot of people doing. Just shooting. Just because there was a gun there. Just because. We already hear so many of these stories. And so I didn't know there was an incident in Oregon. There was another incident somewhere else. Like, these people are really just calling the police on people. And it's not only Chase Bank, but it's just the same situation of people just calling the police simply because of the color of a person's skin. I mean, I would like to hear those 911 calls. Like, what are they on the phone saying? There's a black person in here. Yes, we need an officer here. There's a black person in our store. There's a black person in our building. What the fuck do they be saying on this phone that these officers even go out? Like, what are the questions that are asked on these calls? It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And it's so good that the officer that was called just knew, you know what I'm saying? And had a little bit of sense about him or a lot of sense actually, compared to a lot of these other officers that have made these horrible mistakes, or decisions, not even mistakes, because they meant to do what they did. But it's just good, a blessing of who came out to the call, because, the mayor was not arrested, or, nobody was hurt. It was not escalated, because it very well could have been some ignorant ass officer, and that just escalated the situation for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing I wanted to tell y'all about. What else going on, y'all? What else? What else, y'all? What it bees like on these YouTube streets and this world, y'all? It's just a whole mess. People are just a mess. People are crazy, y'all. People crazy. They crazy. They is crazy, y'all. Y'all be having that concealer on my hand, and I just started putting it all over my face. It still got some water in it. You shouldn't squeeze it and water come out. Y'all see that? That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen, because if that's happening, it's going to take your product right off. It's not going to function. Didn't I just squeeze these out? I could have swore I just squeezed these. So what else is going on, y'all? What else is going on? So I just wanted to put that information out there. I'm going to go ahead and get off. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Do something special for yourself today. Just do something to make yourself smile, because if you ain't going to make you smile, ain't nobody else going to make you smile, baby girl. Okay? I love y'all. Thank you so much to everybody who continues to subscribe. Thank you for everybody who continues to stay after you subscribe. I appreciate you so very much, because there's so many people, they hit subscribe and they unsubscribe. And then it's just like, please understand that we ain't going to agree all the time. Please understand that I'm not perfect. I know that my videos are not edited. I know that I don't give you this great production. I know that, I speak and, I might stop and say something else just mid-thought. And, I understand that about myself. I understand that, I'm not always intact. I don't know what you want to, what you would want to call that or whatever. But I understand that about me, y'all. And I just appreciate everybody who still stays anyway. Because y'all make my day. Y'all make my day. You make me want to come on here every day. Every day. You make me want to come on here and just share with you, just talk to you, And so I appreciate y'all so much more than you will ever know. So much more than you will ever know. Like, it's incredible. It's incredible. The feeling of being supported by people that you never met, but you have the hopes that maybe one day I'll be able to see y'all in person and say thank you and give you a hug. And okay, so that's that. All right, So I'm gonna go ahead and go. Y'all know these fan brushes too. They're not good for a highlight. I wouldn't, because they be all over the place. Like this is another Japanese brush. But for masking, these are good to apply like your face mask. These are good like if you want to put your primers and stuff on. Anything just to apply. If you don't want to use your hands, you can just dip this in or just put some on your face and then just use this to spread it around. Okay, okay. See y'all later. Bye-bye.